As an African living in the UK, descendant of Africans enslaved in the Caribbean, born and raised in the Pan African movement, I observe that the American flag has always been viewed as a symbol of American imperialism and neocolonialism. Based on the role that America plays in the destabilization of majority black nations, whether through the CIA or its other agencies of military, political, and economic warfare, condemnation of America and its primary symbol, the flag, has always been the position of pro-black activists the world over. We have rejected this flag as an expression of our solidarity with our sisters and brothers in the United States of America, knowing, for the most part, that we were in concert with them in our condemnation. We understood that our sisters and brothers related to the flag as a symbol of oppression, or at the very least, with some level of detachment, in the same way that we in the UK viewed the British and English flags. The only time we really saw black people waving the Star-Spangled Banner was in relation to sports, such as track and field, and this was understood in the context it came. We celebrated their achievements as black people. The flag was incidental. We knew our sisters and brothers were fully cognizant of America's role in the assassination of Patrice Lumumba, the overthrow of Nkrumah, the ousting of Aristide and the destabilization of Haiti, the economic warfare against Jamaica. We knew they stood in solidarity with us, and condemnation of the flag was symbolic of that solidarity. Now, hashtag ADOS has come and presented themselves as the authentic voice of Black America. They have waved the flag high, affirmed their 100% allegiance to it, and declared that it is a symbol of freedom and justice. The flag represents them and their hashtag America First inclination. Dare anyone critique this pledge of allegiance, you will be accused of direct disrespect of Black Americans, our sisters and brothers, themselves. Hashtag ADOS has some support among the black activist African-centered conscious community, the ones who we thought we were most in concert with and advocating on behalf of when we conceptually spat on the stars and stripes. We did so out of love and in defense of them, as they, us. Today, among those who support hashtag ADOS, black people wrapping themselves in the flag seems legitimate, even if only by their lack of challenge to this ritual of allegiance. The silence is deafening. Yet, America's role, like Britain's role in the world, has not changed. America is still a nation of death, destruction, rape, pillaging, and genocide in its relationship to the black world. In their embrace of the American flag, those who lead hashtag ADOS have very little to say about American imperialism, except maybe a vague statement of non-support for it. But while they constantly condemn the realities caused by American imperialism as and where it affects domestic affairs in America, for example, black immigration to the USA, they say little about the American imperialist policies that created the migration issue in the first place. So now, we find ourselves as the black activist world in conflict with our sisters and brothers in the States for our condemnation of a symbol they have now seen fit to embrace. We were once in solidarity in our mutual rejection of this symbol. Are we now to embrace this symbol of murder and theft? Are we to ignore that America's flag still represents oppression in the rest of the black African world in order to embrace it as the symbol of liberty our sisters and brothers now say it is? Are we to refrain from condemning a symbol that our sisters and brothers in America now say represents them? If the flag represents our sisters and brothers in the States, what does this say about the acts committed in its name? If we continue to condemn America and its flag, are we now condemning our sisters and brothers in America?